Your idea of financial independence is most likely completely wrong, and it's not your fault. We're all bombarded with get-rich-quick schemes and unrealistic promises about achieving financial freedom. But the reality is, most of this advice is flat-out misleading. In this video, we're going to give you a brutally honest breakdown of what it really takes to walk the path of true financial independence. And stick around until the end, because I'll also give you bonus tips you can start applying today to accelerate your journey. So let's get started. When it comes to financial independence, the first question I have is, why do you want financial independence? Money is really just an idea in our minds. It only has value because we all agree it does. Same goes for financial freedom. It's a mental concept more than a hard reality. So what is it that having that financial freedom would get you that you don't have now? For some of you working full-time, maybe you just want to go part-time. Most of us are locked into one job with one employer. And look, that's not necessarily horrible. Plenty of people genuinely enjoy their work and feel fulfilled, even if they rely on that paycheck. Their job gives them enough to take decent vacations, provide for the family, and do something they find meaningful. So they're content, despite being financially tied to their employer in a sense. So the thing is, your why shapes your definition of financial independence. If your dream is to ditch the 9-to-5 grind and work just 3 days a week, you might only need a few $1,000s in monthly passive income to cover your living expenses. But if your heart's desire is to own a private jet, a mansion, and a yacht, well, you're going to need more. The point is, financial independence isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's deeply personal and tied to your vision for the ideal life. Someone making $4,000 per month in a lower cost of living country like India could feel totally financially free. But if you're making that same $4K in an expensive city like New York or San Francisco, you're barely scraping by. It all comes down to your lifestyle costs. The main takeaway is that financial freedom is a feeling, not a fixed dollar amount. We all need to get clear on what those feelings of freedom would look like concretely in our lives. Once we identify those specific freedom boxes we want checked, then we can reverse engineer how much income we'd need to feel financially free. But it's not just about the money. There's also an inner psychological component. You could have $20 million in the bank and still not feel free if you don't have the right mindset. Plenty of mega wealthy folks don't feel financially free at all. At that point, it's not about the dollars, it's about doing the inner work to reframe your thinking. So after getting clear on your why, the next question is, what is your dream dollar amount? Let's get down to brass tacks. What's the actual dollar amount you think you need to feel financially free? How much monthly income would it take for you to breathe that contented sigh of sweet, sweet liberation? Jot down a number. Whatever figure you picked, I can almost guarantee it will change over time. You see, as you level up your income earning abilities, your identity shifts. The person capable of making $5,000 per month in passive revenue isn't the same person content with just $5K once they crack that nut. Nope, suddenly, $10K, $20K, $100K, or millions per month become the new El Dorado. It's not really about the money itself. It's about the person you become along the journey of amassing that money. So picking a target dollar amount is helpful for now, but don't be too attached to it. Let's say our friend Bob thinks having $1 million in the bank within 8 years would make him feel financially free. For many, $1 million is a clean, neat, I made it number. But there may be ways for Bob to achieve that same freedom feeling with less than $1 million. Regardless, let's roll with Bob's $1 million goal. To reverse engineer it, $1 million divided by 8 years is $125,000 per year that needs to go into savings. But to cover taxes and living expenses, Bob likely needs a total income around $200,000 annually to net that $125K in savings. The next step is examining the current plan you're following. Is it realistically leading towards your goal? If not, a pivotal decision must be made. Change the goal or change the plan. Maybe Bob loves his current electrician job in a small company and the free time it affords for family. he may opt to ditch his $1 million within 8 years goal for something more aligned with his current lifestyle and values. There's no shame in adjusting your goals as you evolve. Conversely, if the $1 million goal still resonates, Bob needs a new plan to bridge that gap between his current $50,000 electrician's salary and the $200K he'd need. That could mean exploring additional income streams, skill development, entrepreneurship, investments, etc. The interplay between your goals and the plans to achieve them is everything. If they're inconsistent or you're working towards a goal you don't actually want, that's a recipe for long-term misery and burnout. That's why periodically revisiting your number for financial freedom and the reasoning behind it is so vital. Don't just define an arbitrary dollar amount and grind fruitlessly towards it. Deeply analyze the lifestyle and feelings you're really after, then reverse engineer the income needed to sustainably fund it. With a crystal clear goal aligned to your truest values and an appropriate plan to make it happen, you'll either attain your version of financial freedom or redefine what it means altogether. Either way, you win when your head and heart are pointed in the same direction. Lots of chatter online revolves around hitting millionaire milestones by certain ages, like 20 or 30. But shouldn't the focus be on financial security and peace of mind, and not arbitrary money targets? Setting realistic goals increases your chances of hitting them and makes the journey more enjoyable. Let's go back to Bob. His aim was a $200,000 yearly income, but his current strategy only led to $50,000. When asked if he'd adjust his goal or plan, he stuck with the $200,000 target. However, he didn't have any clear plan about how he would go about reaching that goal. The root issue was Bob's limited knowledge of possible paths to reach his goal. To bridge this gap, it's crucial to identify at least 10 feasible options from your current situation to your goal. Without this, you're unaware of potential paths forward. Closing this knowledge gap is key to turning dreams into actionable plans. That takes us to our final question. How can you take action? Most people want financial freedom, but they have never taken the time to actually learn how to achieve it. They've never read a book teaching about making money and building wealth. Having a goal of financial freedom is great, but it requires acquiring the skills and knowledge to get there, just like any other profession. Take becoming a skilled software engineer, for instance. You wouldn't simply wake up one day and expect to write complex code without the necessary training. Just as a software engineer studies programming languages and algorithms, aspiring entrepreneurs need to immerse themselves in resources, books, podcasts, and mentorship to understand the principles and strategies behind financial success. Making money is a skill that needs to be learned. Too many people have this big goal of getting rich or being an entrepreneur, but they've put in zero effort to gain the basic knowledge required. They have big goal, but are clueless about the actual paths to bridge that gap successfully. The first step is to start educating yourself through books, podcasts, videos from people who have done what you want to do. This provides the knowledge map to understand the possible routes to take to reach your financial goals. Without that foundation, you're just blindly stumbling around with no real plan. By the way, one way to stay educated about more matters like this is to subscribe to our channel, so make sure to hit subscribe to join the financial freedom party. At the beginning of this video, I promised to share some tips to set you on the right financial path. Now, here are my bonus tips. Number 1, take care of yourself. Picture yourself as the MVP of your financial game. Just like an athlete needs to fuel their body, mind, and soul, so do you. Start by drinking more water, getting enough sleep, and moving your body regularly. When you're healthy and energized, you can perform better at work, make smarter financial decisions, and have the stamina to pursue additional income streams or opportunities. Number 2, cut out time wasters. Okay, let's talk about reclaiming those lost hours. Time is money, as they say. By reducing or eliminating activities that don't contribute to your goals, like excessive social media use or series binge watching, you free up valuable time to focus on activities that can generate income, enhance your skills, or improve your financial literacy. Trust me, you won't miss those mindless scrolling sessions. Number 3, utilize your 9 to 5. Hey, we all gotta pay the bills, right? But your day job can be more than just a paycheck. It can be a launch pad for your financial dreams. Start by making the most of those lunch breaks. Use that time to brainstorm business ideas, network with colleagues, or educate yourself on personal finance topics. This can lead to additional income streams and career advancement opportunities, ultimately improving your financial stability. Number 4, be with the right people. Your social circle plays a huge role in shaping your financial habits and mindset. You begin picking up on the same mindsets and habits of the people you spend time with. So surround yourself with ambitious individuals. Seek out those friends, mentors, or online communities who share your hunger for success. Surrounding yourself with supportive and ambitious folks is like rocket fuel for your financial journey. Remember, we're all in this together. Leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's connect and support each other on our journey to financial success. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.